Hi, I'm Steve. I live in North Carolina with my family, and we live on about 4 acres with lots of trees, as you can see. And I want to show you around where we live, show you some of the projects that we're working on, some of the things that we've already completed, and take you along on our adventure as we try and develop our property and just have fun. Oh, this is going to be an interesting one. We bought this trailer, believe it or not, for $1,000. I know, it's hard to believe. $1,000. I think it's a 33 foot trailer, and it's got a really leaky roof, so we're going to have to fix that up. But this is going to be fun. We already gave it a big clean, but it got dirty again. So yep, this needs a new roof. A year or two ago I had this, what I thought was a bright idea of building a greenhouse out of old trampoline frames and plastic, all out of upcycled materials. The problem is there's too much shade under these trees, so the greenhouse never really worked out, but it's been useful for storage. We've got a lot of materials in here, a lot of wood. So this is going to get repurposed into a kind of storage area. I'm going to take the planter boxes out, which I built with pallet wood. I'm going to take those out. But yeah, it's been very handy. Here's the workshop. It's about 400 square feet of covered area, and I extended the front. This used to be like a porch area, open porch area, but it had this big concrete slab underneath. I thought it was a shame to waste that. Might as well convert it into usable space. So I'll give you a tour of the workshop at some other time, but for now I need to put some cedar wood on the front. Around the back, I created an area to store wood and other building materials, which I'll probably use at some point. When I built the greenhouse, I also built this water catchment area. The water comes off the back roof there into the gutter, goes through a first flush which I made myself, and then it fills up barrels from the bottom, and then there is a spigot down here which is open right now, so the barrels don't actually fill up, everything just goes onto the ground. But these are the barrels that used to water the greenhouse, but I don't use that anymore. Oh, this is going to be a cool project. So under the top here I have a snowblower, which probably don't really need in North Carolina, and the lawn tractor, which doesn't work. I was given it by a neighbour, a friend of mine, and yeah, it needs. He said it needs a new carburetor. I don't know, but we're going to get that. We're going to get that working. That was free. And a trailer. Picked this trailer up for $75. Not bad. I put some new tires on it, fixed the bearings, these springs, they probably need replacing. The U-bolts replacing. I put a lighting kit on it, so it's got new lights. But yeah, this is a work in progress, so I need to finish this. But this will be a useful trailer. And of course we have chickens. Chickens think that everything I show them is food. Let's go in and say hi to the chickens. Let's see if they've given us any eggs. No eggs. Oh, maybe they laid them somewhere else. Let's take a look. Little spidey hole. Huh. Yep, here they go. 3 eggs. Oh, still warm. Nice. Okay. The fire pit was the very first thing I ever built on our property. When we moved here, we thought it'd be a really good place to hang out, socialize around the fire. So this was the very first thing I built. Needs a bit of cleaning up. But yeah, cool. Got a grate there for the put the pots over. This has been a great place to hang out. When we first moved here, a lot of this ground was just overrun with vines and thickets and bushes. You could not walk through here. So we spent a lot of time hacking back all the undergrowth, cutting down a lot of the smaller trees, letting a lot more light get down to the floor. A lot of these, looks like a lot of these little trees and things are growing back. So I'll probably go through and trim this back a little bit more, but yeah, a lot of this was so overgrown. It's looking better now, much better. We've still got more branches to clean up though. As with all of these things, it takes a while. It's impossible to get it all done in, 1 year. So we sort of just pace ourselves, take our time. And we're forever picking up sticks and branches. These, we'll drag these to the burn pile and get rid of those. My son and I are building this tree house. Actually, it's mostly complete. It's taken us a year actually to get this far. Most of the materials were free materials that we got off Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace, including the windows, which are brand new replacement windows. Got those for free. The siding we got for free. A lot of the lumber we got for either free or 70% off at Home Depot. Solar panel was free. I haven't been inside here for week or two. It's dry. That's better. But yeah, it's nice. We haven't finished it yet. We're going to insulate, put in some furniture, maybe a bed. Thinking of a bed here, little kind of kitchen area, little seating area right here. Trying to hook up a solar, but it's not working too well right now. I need to figure out what to do about the solar. Yeah. But yeah, it's been fun building the treehouse. We have 2 streams that run through our property. This one goes underneath the road. There's not a lot of water in this one actually. But when it rains, the water gushes down here. It's like a torrent. But the main stream, the main creek that runs through our property is just over here. And this one is always flowing. We always have water flowing through here. Right now it's not too high. Actually it's quite low, but we always have water in here. When it floods, and it does flood down here, this whole basin basically fills up with water. You can see, maybe it's not so easy to see, but you can see here, look, where the leaves have kind of gathered up. That's like the water line. This whole area just fills with water. And yeah, more branches that we need to clear up. One of the construction projects that we finished a couple of years ago is this bridge. This was fun. It's got concrete piers, and we built a bridge on top of the concrete piers. And this is cool for, my son likes to ride his mountain bike down here with his friends. So pretty cool bridge. This gets covered when the water rises. It completely covers over this bridge, so you don't even see it. It's hard to believe right now that the water gets that high, but it does. It gets pretty high. And this swing was here when we arrived. We put a new seat on it, but the chains were already here when we arrived. During COVID, because we live on about 4 acres, we never felt like we were trapped, you know. We always felt like we had kind of room to breathe, which is a blessing. I can't imagine how people who lived in apartment buildings ever kept their sanity. It's so important to get outside and kind of focus and breathe. So yeah, this tree came down in a storm just recently, a couple of weeks ago. So I need to cut this. Ooh. I guess I need to do some trash cleanup after a recent flood that we had. What else can I show you? Oh, the raised garden beds. These are our raised garden beds. Actually, we're not growing anything right now other than weeds. I've been a bit lazy this year. Haven't done anything. So, but I do plan to grow something this year before the season's over. Maybe some tomatoes, beans, peas, peppers. So we've got 4 raised beds, which actually in the last couple of years have been really good. Got a lot of food out of these. So, but yeah, this year I haven't done too much. So, but I plan to change that over the next couple of weeks. So, if you want to stick around and see what I get up to on my property, fixing stuff, getting stuff done, and videoing myself at the same time, well, can't make any promises, but it might be entertaining. Hopefully it will be entertaining. And oh, let me introduce you to one of our stars, our resident stars. Come here, Wilbur. Hey, Wilbur, say hello. Wilbur doesn't want to say hello. Wilbur, come here, buddy. Come here. Wilbur, he's one of the nicest cats you'll ever meet. He's more like a dog, actually, aren't you, Wilbur? He's more like a dog. He follows me around. So you might see him in a couple of the videos. Okay. So until next time, take care.